and do. You know,
that reminds me of this. I was talking to a really, really good buddy of mine, and he was telling me that he was dealing with depression. Mm-hmm. And I don't understand that because I don't deal with depression. And so he was like, man, yeah, I've just been super depressed and I have all of these things to do and I've been worried about them. And I was like, well, why don't you just take it one task at a time and don't worry about the rest of the stuff? Because to me, logically, that's how simple it is. And I was like, I really hate to oversimplify this, but I really think it's just that simple. And he was like, yeah, man, like mentally, I know it's that simple, but emotionally, I can't just make it that simple. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, can you explain this depression more to me? Because I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. And he was like, yeah, a lot of people deal with depression in this country. And he was just breaking down the statistics for me. And I was like, well, I just came to it like a crazy revelation. I was like, well, if a lot of people deal with depression and I don't deal with depression, like maybe I'm the one that's not normal and y'all are the normal people, bro. Like because I don't understand the mentality, but like depression is a real thing that people deal with. And it's not so simple for people to just feel better, or not get down about anything. Yeah. And that's kind of what you're saying, just the mentality of just having a different mentality.
Definitely. Like, I think, like anxiety. Do you deal with anxiety? Have you ever had?
No.
I deal with anxiety. So I can kind of see from the anxiety standpoint, and I didn't know what anxiety was until I got older, understand.
First of all, I want you to elaborate on it more. We can have that conversation, but I want to make a suggestion. Mm-hmm. Charlamagne the Guy has a book called Anxiety Playing Tricks on Me. Okay. That's not an ad, but I will link it down below. But it's called Anxiety Playing Tricks on Me. Shook Ones, Anxiety Playing Tricks on Me is what it's called. So you should check that book out because I read that book. And when I read it, I realized that a lot of people have mental health issues, and I don't suffer from anxiety or depression, but something is wrong with me. And I think we should all go to therapy. Mm-hmm. But elaborate more on your anxiety. Like, what type of stuff gives you anxiety?
What type of stuff? I say being in front of big crowds sometimes could do that. It just depends on how I'm looking at the crowd. If I'm having to, be in the crowd, talk directly to the crowd, then I think it could. It just depends on
how big.
If I'm prepared. How about that?
How big is the crowd gotta be?
I'll say this right here. I can talk in front of any crowd if I'm prepared. I think my biggest fear is being in front of a crowd or something and not being prepared.
Okay, because so that gives you anxiety.
It gives me anxiety trying to. If I'm not prepared, it gives me anxiety, yes.
So, I don't have anxiety in that situation, but I hate being around a lot of people. Mm-hmm. It makes me uncomfortable. But I don't have anxiety about it. I just don't like it. It makes me, I'm discomfort. I mean, it causes me discomfort to be in like a large group. But that same exact large group, if it was 130 people in one room, mm-hmm. and we like all moving around and stuff, and it's like some kind of hectic environment, I feel like, I don't like this, bro. Like I don't like it, and I kind of shell in and become like a caterpillar going into a cocoon. But if I had to get up and speak, I become a butterfly and I just talk.
Yeah,
it's the weirdest thing, bro. I am like the ultimate extrovert and introvert. Like at home, I'm an introvert. I keep to myself, even in my family. I don't talk that much in front of the family, but if I'm on camera, I get in front of a crowd of people, I have to deliver a speech or do a presentation, I just flip a switch and just go.
And see, I'm like that. I'm kind of opposite where, like, I can open if I know the person, if I know people, I can open up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot better. It's just like, maybe if I'm in a crowd in front of people and I don't know. It's different, man. It's different. Like when I first started doing the life insurance. Right. When I first started, not being prepared, it used to kind of give me anxiety. I remember my first presentation. Me and John. Me and my cousin John, we did a presentation together, and I just broke out in sweats, like just sweating.
Who was it for?
When I was talking, while I was talking, I just broke out in sweats. It was for me. What you mean?
No, I'm saying like, who was the presentation to?
It was John. My cousin John. Okay. I know this guy, like we talk all the time. But one thing that made me nervous was my manager was there, and she was critiquing me on every little thing, and so doing it in front of her, it really made me nervous, you know.
So keep going.
So as I got more prepared and was able to understand what I was doing, you know, I was able to understand what I was doing, why I was doing it. Everything became so much easier, you know what I'm saying? I could do it in front of my folks, in front of a big crowd, in front of whatever I was doing. I kind of prepared myself, so I was able to just do it and my anxiety went away.